I'm calling because I'm trying to cope with divorce right now. Me and my wife are separated.
I'm sorry to hear that. How long ago did you guys separate?
Honestly, just this week.
Wow. And how long have you guys been together for?
9 years. Married a year and 7 months.
Tough, tough, tough blow. I'm really
Yeah,
sorry.
very.
How can I help?
Uh, just I guess want to know some ways to cope with letting go
Sure.
because she fell deeper into an affair and yeah, just found out about that this week.
I'm so sorry. Do you guys have any kids together?
We do have 2 kids together,
How old are they?
8 and 2.
Okay. Listen, it's going to be very hard. It's going to probably take about a year of being separated for it to feel like the new normal. That's what I see with my clients. So it's helpful just to kind of have a timeline. The reason it typically takes a year is because how do you guys handle the holidays? How do you handle birthdays? You have a lot of firsts. Just like when you have a baby, that first year had a lot of firsts, or the first time they were talking, there were a lot of firsts, right? So you're going to have a lot of firsts. The beauty of having kids never goes away. And so as much as you're going to miss them when they're not around every day, you'll learn to have a new appreciation for them when they are around. And so lean into that. In terms of coping, really trying to understand where your life can go from here. It's not easy, right? That first year's not easy, but you're going to find that you have time you're not used to. You just have a lot of time. And so I tell people, fill the time with positive things. Learn new skills, make new friendships, read, meditate, exercise. And then in those moments where you feel too sad, I mean, you're a week in, so you're going to, none of this stuff is going to apply probably for a couple more weeks. But when you're feeling sad, let yourself be sad, right? A relationship ending is more complicated very often than a loved one dying. You will go through the 5 areas of the Kubler-Ross kind of grief paradigm. You'll have anger, you'll have denial. It's not really over. There's going to be times where you think maybe it'll actually come back, and sometimes it does. That's why it's so more complicated. Then you'll have negotiations. What if I just did this differently? What if I do this differently? Eventually you get to acceptance, but it's a winding road, right? It's not a straight line. It's not like you go from denial to negotiation to anger to sadness to acceptance. You kind of go up and down and all around, and when you come to the point of sadness or anger, you let yourself be angry. You let yourself be sad in as safe of an environment as you can. So you can have concentrated. You say, you know what, for the next half hour, I'm going to let myself be as sad as I want. I can put on the saddest music and close the door and cry. And then I'm going to cry it all out so I have no more energy to be sad. And I'm just going to be like, I'm done being sad. And then you go out for a walk and you buy yourself the best drink or the best ice cream that you can to reward yourself for being alive and being there for your kids. And you sound like a really nice guy and you sound young and you have young kids. Chances are, you probably don't want to hear this right now, you will meet someone new. And it might take a year, it might take 2 years, right? But when you meet someone new, you'll realize, you know what? I'm happier now than I was before. But in the meantime, when you're sad, let yourself be sad, and then fill in the void of time with things that are actually things that make you happy. And invest in yourself. Invest in things that make you happy on your own, not dependent of anyone else. All right?
Right. Okay. Sounds good. Appreciate all the words.
Yeah, for sure. Have a good day. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Bye.